Hi, Andrew.
Hey, Nick.
We're back at Hatboro.
Yep.
Hatboro Dill Dinkers. How's it coming?
It's coming along, obviously a little bit slower than we would have originally hoped.
Right,
we're
right.
getting there. So right now, we're putting down the second layer of the rubber.
Welcome to Pickleball is Life. If you like these videos, all I ask is that you please press the red subscribe button on the bottom right. It won't cost you anything. Announcing the PA Open Tournament, April 4th through 6th at the brand new 18-court indoor Dill Dinkers facility. Register online at pickleballbrackets.com. Scan the QR code for the link.
So the black was put down first. Is that
Yes.
one layer or
Yeah,
multiple?
so there's 3 layers of a surfacing product on the ground to essentially prime it for all of the rubber. And then the first layer of the rubber is what you see on the ground here. It's this kind of gritty surface. And we do 4 layers of that.
4 layers of this.
4 layers of the rubber. And, yep.
Wow.
And then after the rubber are 2 layers of paint mixed with sand.
Is this
This
considered?
is rubber. So this is rubber. This is the second layer of just the pure rubber. So.
Oh, okay.
Rubber.
Just different color.
Yep, exactly. Yep. It just dries a different color.
Okay. And then how many layers of paint?
2 layers of paint.
Paint.
Yeah, paint mixed with
Okay.
sand.
Right, right. So this doesn't have any sand or anything.
Nope, not yet.
Right. It is a lot of surface.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah the whole
It's
parcel
insane.
is about 46,000 square feet, and probably at least 38 to 40,000 of that is court surface in here. So Lansdale is a little less space efficient. There's a lot of open space, and here it's the opposite. We have essentially the entirety of the floor
Right.
covered up by courts.
It is very unique. I've never seen a place like this.
Yeah, it's.
So let's see what you put in. You have fan. Were the fans there, or you put those in?
No, so the fans and the duck socks are new. So when we took this building in the spring, there was not any kind of air conditioning or heating system in here. So
Right.
for a lot of the people that are going to be playing here, they'll remember when this was an indoor soccer facility that would be freezing in the winter and super hot in the summer.
Right, right.
So we installed 4 new air conditioning and heating units outside.
Wow.
So they feed up into these duct socks that go across, and then the fans all the way at the top of the ceiling are designed to keep the heat and the air conditioned air, the cool air down. At the
1,
top.
2, 3. So you each of these are connected to their
Connected to a
own.
new 20-ton.
Wow.
20-ton unit.
That
outside.
must have been a nice little price.
It wasn't cheap. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's the only way to get.
It's the only way. Yeah.
to get-
Especially if you're trying. You want to have people have a reason to come in here and play.
Right.
It's
gotta
the
be
weather
comfortable.
outside is comfortable. If they come
Right.
in here and they get less comfortable playing inside, it's a hard sell. So.
And then you painted the black
Mhm,
walls to get the look.
Yeah, so the stuff that could be painted was painted black, and it's just a visibility thing.
Right.
And then the insulation panels, you can't paint them. The paint it won't stick to it. It'll
Right,
peel
right.
off. So.
Office
Yeah,
space
so
here
this is
or
office. So
storage.
When we open in a few weeks,
I think this was here before,
it
right?
was, yep.
Right.
So when we open in a few weeks, there's going to be a lot of rooms and parts of the facility that aren't really set up for what they're eventually going to be. We're in the sort of phase 1, which is get the club open, get the courts going, get people in here for a few months before the weather
And then-
turns, and then a lot of the aesthetic things, the setting up the rooms for the things that we have in mind. That'll happen over the summer. And
Where are the bathrooms going to be? Down there?
Top there.
Okay.
All the way at the end.
Is that new, that area? Or
No, that's
that-
the only new part of there is a handicap bathroom jutting out next to the water fountains.
Okay.
But other than that, the bathrooms are up top there. on the
Got it.
stairs.
And check-ins up
Yep,
in that
front
corner.
left corner. Yep, used
Yep,
to be an old
yep.
snack bar.
A little bit of heating elements here.
Yeah, these are little space heaters.
I think they were there, right?
These were there from the previous tenant.
Okay.
So
Those would be
they'll
supplemental
provide
heating.
a minimal amount of heat.
Yeah.
But not nearly enough to warm.
The whole place. Yeah. Right. I see TV screens.
Yeah. We got I think almost a dozen televisions in here.
Crazy.
And these will be used for everything from just showing pickleball matches when people are playing to league information, tournament information.
Or the time.
Exactly, yeah.
Right. Okay, so the layout, I think you're going to have, what, 3 or
so
4?
at the back end there's 3 championship courts.
With those TV
exactly,
screens,
yep.
right?
And then there's the walkway gap, and then there's 5 banks of 3 just running all the way down to the end. So that's what gets us to the 18 courts.
Every court individually fenced.
All individually fenced. Yeah.
Wow. same color scheme as Lansdale? Is that a Dill Dinkers?
The courts
Colors?
themselves, yeah. So they're orange
Right.
and green. Yes. The spacing off of the courts, so the walkways, we're considering a different color in here, just something that shows a little bit less tracked dirt and mud, but to be determined.
Okay. I know it's always up in the air
Yeah,
based
I mean, I'll
upon.
certainly caveat it just by saying there's still something that could go wrong with the
Right.
permitting or some
Right.
kind of construction issue that we're not aware of yet. But if the work continues at the pace that it's currently on, we should be doing free week roughly the last week of this month, January.
Okay. Which got it. And people that join the membership for Hatboro can play at Lansdale.
Every club, yep, yeah. Dill Dinkers membership is good at every club.
Right. And then their membership.
So if you bought a membership
starts,
at Hatboro, yep, your membership starts when we open our doors here.
Open our doors.
Yep.
Right. Got it. That's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
How's Lansdale doing, by the way?
Very well, yeah. So we've got 2 full months on the books now. December was,
Every time I've been there, it's been packed.
yeah, it's about like 35% or so revenue growth from November to December.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and in November itself was strong. So we've been very happy with how it's turned out so far.
That's great. I like this Friday night bring your own. That's
Yeah.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
72 people signed
Yeah,
up
72 people.
this Friday.
This Friday, 72.
And I think 14 or 20 on the wait list.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. So we'll do the same thing here.
Where did that come from? Just
It's a facility. There's a facility at Dill Dinkers down in Maryland
Uh-huh.
that has 12 courts that was doing these kind of happy hour events on Friday, and it was interesting because this club is relatively light. Like there aren't a lot of people there most of the time. It's kind of out.
Oh, okay.
Out in the boonies a little bit, but that event was always packed. So on our free week in Lansdale, we're just let's give it a shot, and we had a bunch of people show up that night with wine and beer and liquor, and
right.
just figured we'd keep rolling with it. So we'll do the same thing here. In this facility, you'll get
100 people.
18 by 6 is what, 90, 108 or something like that.
So you do 6.
Yeah.
You do two weight per court.
Yep.
How does that work, by the way? I didn't even look on the Friday night. Do you have? I guess you have some challenge courts.
Yeah, usually
And
we
then-
do 2 challenge courts, a couple that are designated as sort of higher level courts, and then everything else is just social.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, so it's a mix. I mean, you don't really come to that event expecting 3 hours of super competitive, intense play. It's a lot of
Right.
play with your friends, have a drink, have a sandwich,
I heard there's some talk too that you might get a liquor license. You might.
Not a liquor license, so
But I
we're
mean-
we're working underneath another company's
Company.
license. Yeah, so we're becoming a tap house for them.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're putting alcohol. The machines have already been ordered. The alcohol is going to go into Lansdale. I would hope in the next 2 months.
Would that just be for certain designated meetups?
No,
or it's
no,
available.
It'll be available. Yeah.
All the time. Wow.
Mhm, yeah.
Can you do it here too? Are you thinking of doing
Yeah,
it?
we'll do it here too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Makes for a different kind of vibe and atmosphere
Yeah.
and social
Absolutely.
game.
Yep.
It would just be beer. Just
Beer. I mean, you can put anything you want in there.
In the tap?
Yeah. I mean, I think we'll start with a few beers and maybe a wine or something like that. The rules around what we're doing are that it has to be Pennsylvania produced alcohol.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I mean,
That's good.
there's tons of beer. There's decent amount of liquors.
I remember you saying that you might consider building, not initially.
Yeah,
but-
so if you can see here, this section.
Let's walk down.
Yeah, so this section directly to our left is already a second floor. It's not fully cleaned up
Right here?
yet, but you can go up there now, and we'll open that up on the first week. Then the intention, as you go further down here on the left, where it stops, and it's just kind of like open, exposed.
So
duct
that was originally built as.
as a second floor. Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, and then the rest of this is just.
You know, that's sort of good because that's centered in this
Oh, yeah.
facility.
Yep.
This would have to have some build out, I
This
guess.
would be a construction project
Yeah.
on the left over here.
Right.
But these are the areas that are going to have to be
The surface
socialization.
really feels good.
Yeah, it's good.
You know?
I mean, the rubber, you can really, if you play on it long enough, you'll notice a major difference.
I was curious. Do they have to prep the concrete that was here
Yeah, the
first?
concrete has to be smoothed out, ground down if there's any,
Wow.
major sticking points on it, and then it has to be evened. So if there's, holes or if the level
So this
correct.
is this the.
This is the gap between the courts. Yep.
Got it. But this is
just resurfacer. So there's 3 coats of resurfacer here, and then paint will go over this.
Got
But
it.
the rubber is just on the courts itself.
Okay, and got it. Yep. And you're doing the same rubber feel for the whole facility.
Yeah. Every
Okay.
court is rubber.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Same
So
as
this will be check-in here,
Yep. Yeah. Obviously, that's some.
and then bathrooms
cleanup.
up in there.
Bathrooms, offices. Here with these offices that we have, we're looking at doing something like a stretching room.
Oh,
My long-term hope is to put a physical therapist in here. There's a tennis club closer towards where I live that actually has an on-site physical therapist that runs their practice out of the facility, so I
you
can
know
see
what?
that being useful
For
here.
pickleball, that is very useful. Nobody does it,
No.
and I think it makes sense. I'm sure physical therapists are getting a lot of additional business
Yeah,
from
you could put
pickleball
an
players.
orthopedic surgeon in here, too.
Right. Well, it's looking good. Looking
Yeah,
good, Andrew.
It's coming along. There's a lot of, it's definitely, Lansdale is kind of the sleek, all black, everything place. This one is a little more industrial.
Right.
I would say a little rougher around the edges, but playing experience itself, the courts, the fences,
Right.
televisions, the media arrangement and the pricing that we do, and the programming is all the same. So.
Right. And you'll do the free week
Yep,
when you
one
sign up.
full 7 days of free week.
Come on.
Yep.
I heard there's a nice tournament, the PA Open coming.
Yeah, there is. Yes, there is.
We're running the PA Open here April 4th, 5th, and 6th coming up.
Yep.
So sign up. It's on Pickleball Brackets. And with 18 courts, should be a good
Yeah, it'll be a good event. Be a
Good
fun
event.
weekend in
Yep.
here.
Okay, thanks so much, Andrew.
Yeah, of course, Nick. Thanks for coming out.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And if you want to support my channel, here's my Pickleball is Life clothing line with fleece jackets, quarter zips, racerbacks, t-shirts, shorts, hats, visors, and sport towels. Purchase them online or order them during tournament registration. Another way you can support my channel is to use the Amazon product links I have in the description of the video. There's no cost to you or added cost, or you can go to my Amazon storefront and select a product. And check out my Pickleball Venues Google map. There's a link in the description. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, all I ask is that you please subscribe by clicking on the top left and share this video with your friends. If you want to see some other pickleball videos, they're here in the center. My other YouTube channel, Tesla Life, is on the bottom left. Check it out. My Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts are listed on the right. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.